Okay, hello. Muchacha. Hello, hello. What's up? What's up is that we have um some improvements to make to Zine. So we had some work in progress stuff that I did not complete the other day. Probably it's a good time to push forward with that now. We were also making some changes to the docs. I think I want to continue that. So I'm going to continue this a little bit and then I'll continue with the main stuff. Okay, you know what? That's an improvement. I'll leave it as is. Okay, let's continue with the other work. So I'm in the array branch. I introduced some array already, but some other things are still um, stuck with the old system. Let's go improve that. Um, and I think I can use my personal website as a bench test. Because we do list pages. Also, you know what? Let's change music. I've listened to this stuff already way too much. Chiptune radio. Let's go back to the chiptune radio. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting that it only has 26 people watching that chiptune radio. I think it used to be much bigger. Okay, let's not do that. Um, hmm. Okay. Oh, fuck, I did not want to do that. Well, you know what? That's a good opportunity to update the Ghosty, I guess. Oh, I get what I'm doing wrong now. This is actually supposed to be like this. This is actually supposed to be like this. Oh god, right. I forgot. Any tips for using Super HTML as a library? And how difficult would it be to parse templates at comp time? Why do you want to parse templates at comp time? Um, so you can use Super HTML as a library. It's not super polished how to do that right now. You would basically need to see how Zine uses it and replicate whatever Zine is using. It requires you to do a bunch of metaprogramming though, which is totally doable. It's just not perfectly well packaged for now. As for how the templates get analyzed, currently I don't have a way of like they get the templates get interpreted. They don't get like compiled, and then you have like a compiled template that then runs faster. It always gets interpreted. I want to do that eventually. It's just not done yet. But it is. But Super HTML is usable as a library. Yes. Okay, so you know what? Maybe I'll enlarge this. Why not? Oh no, I know what I need to put there. Like the loaded page or something. Maybe I don't need that now. Okay, so what we want to do next is move more things. So let's take a look at iterator. I think that iterator tells us the story, right? This is done. This is done. But these guys still need to become, well, this one is fine. These three guys need to become normal slice iterators. So let's look at translation iterator. Translation iterator has in it some logic. So I cannot interpret the templates only one time and then feed them different data. Yeah, no, not at the moment. Okay, I guess the question is, who creates a translation iterator? And basically, instead of them creating a translation iterator, we want to take this logic, put it whatever this thing is called, and we make an array instead. So I believe that this iterator is used in page, I think. Yeah. Site, maybe? No. So it's here. You ask for locales, and that creates a translation iterator. Perfect. So we want instead to do this, the dirty work all here, and then we want to return as an array. Okay. So do we know how many of these things are there? We don't. No, wait a second. What is this thing doing precisely? Context all sites IT IDs. Okay, so this loops over the different languages that we have available. Okay. Okay, so we want to make an array list. Actually, does it need to be an array list? What am I doing? We don't need to grow anything. It just needs to be uh, malloced. Okay, yeah, this is not context. So we'll need to figure out what this is. Oh, you know what? I guess we had this information back when we had this other invocation. Oh, no, we do have context in here. What? Okay, I guess I need to figure out what the heck context is. So we created an array of those guys, and then for localized pages, hey, not like this. How's Ghosty? It's great. I don't think about it much. It works. I think that the bestest characteristics of Ghosty are best appreciated by people who care more about having Ghosty be available on other platforms like both Mac and Linux and have this consistent experience. It being very fast. I don't stress that too much. Or you know what? Actually, no. I'll take this back. I will totally take this back. I was doing some audio development yesterday, and I think I was doing that on stream. And people have seen me have like logging. So I was logging audio processing data. And in case you're not familiar, logging audio processing is, it's the dumb kind of logging. It's the one that happens once every 10 milliseconds. So like it spams a lot. And Ghosty wasn't breaking a sweat. So I'm not sure if that's so I know that audio is spammy. Is that a spamminess level that can cause a terminal to bottleneck. Not sure. In any case, Ghosty didn't bottleneck. So that's another characteristic of Ghosty being pretty fast. So I've been enjoying that, I guess. It's just that I haven't been thinking about it much. It just works. It just does what it needs to do. What else is there? I don't know. That has been mostly it for me. So I don't know. I'm just a happy user. I don't have much to share. It's coming though. It's about to become public. Shouldn't take long. Shadow's function parameter. Oh my fucking god! Right. LP. Are you happy now? Okay, let me read the original code so I can make better sense of it. So we have this iterator. Page starts. It starts with a given page. Which is interesting. And then the length is, if we have a translation key, then it's context, all sites, len. That's how many sites we have. And then otherwise it's page meta key variance.len. Okay, so this is important. If the page doesn't have a translation key, right, then we do this. Otherwise, okay, so this makes perfect sense within the limits of what we have. Okay, this also needs to be necessarily different then. And we are not necessarily also looping on all localized sites. We're definitely looping on all localized pages. What does the dot curly syntax do in Zig? That is a struct literal where the dot is a way for you to omit what the type is. So you would have to do person curly to create a literal, well, an instance of a person. But if you can omit the type because the context kind of knows already what the type needs to be, you can put a dot there. Okay, so first we find a translation. If there is no translation key, we do that by looping over all sites. If there is a translation key, we do the same, but over key variants. Okay, so we want to have an index here. Oh, shit, now I get it. Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. I get it. Okay. So the context in that example is page. Mm, I don't know which thing you were looking at, but I don't know. For example, this here we are returning a value, and so here, since I'm returning a value, I can omit this thing. 426. Yeah, well, yeah, here LP is a page, ideally, hopefully, for 20. Page dot translation. Oh, the dot curly. Yeah. Yes, this dot curly is a page dot translation. Yeah, so we start with our page. Okay, I get it. We start from our page. And then we kind of want to move forward. So, oh, we can't even do a for loop. We need to do a while loop. Okay, so we really need to have this for real, no joke. So if there is a translation key, we continue using all size index, all sites index. I'm starting to be a little bit worried about this logic here, though. So we are given a page. Oh, I get it. I get it. That page is like the starting page, but we don't even return it. Oh man, this thing, man, Okay, I'm starting to understand what I was doing with this stuff. You know what? Let's return back to the for loop because we can do that then. We actually don't want to do this, but we want to have like a variable that says last page. And we make it p. Okay, so now that's how it works. Every time we were looking at a page, now this is last page basically, which is our current page for the first iteration. Yeah. Okay, so we get a page translation. Okay, let me see again how the logic holds up. Oh, this is not P also. That one is also last page. If last page doesn't have a translation key, didn't. Oh, actually, this could even be the same page hard coded because we would all share those if it's that. But whatever, it's fine. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, let's turn this to P. Okay, if we do have a translation key, then we keep moving forward with the key variance index. If we don't have a translation key, we grab the next site from um, from the list of sites. We say what page we want to get from that translation, well, from that localized variant, and then we do send that request. And that gives us a new page. Problem is, this is the found page, and then here we can say lp.star equals. Okay. Last page equals found page. No, that doesn't actually even matter. Okay. So this should be the equivalent. This should make an array list of values. Well, an array list, sorry, a slice of values. And then we can turn that into an array. And now I think about it though, I don't do that with my website. Fuck. What is a website that has translations and lists them? Ooh, the Zig website. Expected type context dot array found slice of context dot value. Okay. Oh, I guess I can do array dot init. Errors. Access of union field URL while field page asset is active. I'm curious how my change might have caused this. Okay, like out of curiosity, now I want to comment this out, put back what was there, and see if that takes away the error. Like, what the heck? Also, this is just a problem with news? What? And I haven't changed anything. What is going on? Okay. That is definitely interesting. Let's go into the Zine website. Well, the Zine repo. Source. Page. So this is what we were doing before. Okay, interesting. So I guess this was not the result of a change that we made now. This is the result of a change that we made at some other point. Um, good, I guess. Good, I guess. I mean, it means that everything else was building correctly. Let's also serve. Oh, we can't serve because of that one error. Okay, so we totally need to figure that one out. We want to inspect also visually if we still are getting the correct evaluation for pages. You know, maybe something went wrong and we're just not returning any translation at all. So the thing thinks that there are no translations and it works, but it's wrong. So we need to fix that. Okay. Access of union field URL while field page asset is active. So here's what I know. That line, 339, this is hard coded that it expects that if an image, if there's an image, we expect this to be set to URL always once we get here. Instead, we find it set to page asset. That means one thing. That means that directive did not get properly evaluated, unfortunately. Also in news index of all fucking pages. Also, since when there's an image in a news index, like who put an image in news index on the Zig website? There is no image. Uh, what is going on here? Oh no. Why do we even think that there's an image there, man? There's no image. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we need the bunch of logging. What the fuck? Okay, out of curiosity, how do we fare with my personal website? Okay, so my website builds correctly. That's fine. Zine website. Also seems to work nice. Yeah. Yeah, nothing weird here. Okay. Okay, the reason why this is happening is because we are in the news page, we are iterating over all the sub pages and we are evaluating them. That's what the problem is. The problem is we are evaluating our sub pages, and for some reason something goes wrong with that evaluation. That's entirely it. We can actually test this theory very easily. Take news list, take this stuff out. Take this stuff out as well. Don't call sub pages. And now it works. Which means that those pages, the news pages, evaluate correctly by themselves. Well, we can't see them anymore because they're not listed here anymore. But they do evaluate by themselves correctly. They only fail to evaluate correctly when evaluated in the context of their parent page. That is very annoying. So I guess we need to well, first of all, figure out which page it is. That might or might not give us an idea. Although the fact that the page evaluates correctly by itself kind of has scary implications. It kind of has scary implications. But also, why is subpages giving us grief? Actually, some pages we did not change. This guy still uses... This calls page find, which returns a value. Page finder returns available. What does it return? Yeah, it returns an iterator. Okay, returns a page iterator. Yeah, this we have not removed yet. Did we change anything in the iterator itself? Not really. We should comment this out though. So we shouldn't be needing that anymore. And we don't. This is still gonna crap itself, but yeah. Hey, Fredo! Thank you for the tier 1 sub, man. 50 months. I need to add that back to Bork. Good afternoon to you as well. By the way, how are things going with Neobim? I saw some of the discourse around your PR and related stuff. Like, is your work to port the build system to Zig? Like, I don't know. How's it going? Did you are you making progress? Stuck? Succeeding? Blocked on things that need to be fixed on our end? Working for x86 64. Need to implement config properly for cross compiling. I see. Makes sense. Not block per se, but I have some upstream PRs that would make things nicer. Okay. Thank you for sharing. We've been we briefly took a look at what was going on there at the latest ZSF meeting. So I don't know exactly what Andrew's plans are, but we did share links to the PR and I think also to the to that Neobim PR and also to your other stuff. Well, glad to see that this is working out for you. Nice. Okay, so what's going on here is that we are basically, for some reason, somehow, only evaluating a page partially. That's what's causing this error. Sounded on the Zulu, like Andrew is busy with the incremental compilation, he would consider other PRs before the release again. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, as I said, I don't know what his plans are. Well, let me put it this way. He has his own list of priorities, but at the very least, he's aware of what you're doing. And so, when a convenient moment happens to come by, he will ideally do what's optimal. I guess that's the idea, right? It's like what I'm doing with Zane. I mean, I'm sure that you know this even better than me, but it's what I'm doing with Zane. Like, I have my own set of list of priorities, but if I'm made aware of people issues that people have, then when a convenient time comes, I'll try to unblock them. That kind of stuff. Yeah. So I guess one thing that we could do here is try to trace a little bit our steps in what happens whenever we evaluate subpages. But also, why is subpages fucked? We didn't touch it. We have broken something else, I think. We did not touch subpages. That is still going through the iterator. You know what though? This might be an opportunity. Broken for broken, might as well take it out of the allocator interface, implement it as an array, and then we face the consequences after the change. Yeah, many balls to juggle. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Vastly modernized Unicode implementation. Oh, nice. Okay, so I want now to go to page, look at sub pages, and change it. But apparently, we don't need to change anything here because this guy doesn't do anything by itself. Instead, it delegates everything to cache, and cache is the one that does some of the work and then returns an iterator. Okay, this guy needs to be reworked a lot. Also, this is doing only one page, right? Then returning an iterator, and then the page iterator is supposed to do the next. How? Oh, this is like kickstarting it. And then this guy can just do page get. Okay, so if we want to find a page by the actual page reference, then we just try to access the file. We grab its relative path. Do we actually access the file itself? WD file access. Yeah, we're just trying to check that the file exists. It's kind of dumb, but it works. So we check that the file exists, and then we just do a get on that rel path, not knowing anything about its section or anything else. So we say that we're missing all the information about its surroundings. If it's an xprev, we consult the index, and then we do pages get again. But in this case, we'll know what the parent section is because that's going to be our own same parent section. And then we know that by doing prev or next, we know their prev next index. So we have more context and we propagate that information. If we're doing subpages, we know what the parent section is. Do we do page.get at all? No, we just put this information into a page iterator and that's it. Okay. Okay, so I think we can simplify this. So if there are no pages, this is the case where we don't find anything, I believe. Or not. Well, this one, wait, this has nothing in it. How do we get in there? Subpages page. If the path ends in index.smd, right, if our current page is a section, then we do something. If our current page is not a section, we do nothing. Okay, so we change this from iterator to array. So GPA, type, value, items, empty. So that's it. Okay, then otherwise the iterator is called with basic information. The site, the section path, I guess, and PS. What is PS? Page source? Page index file. Page section, I guess. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, we gave the section index, the entirety of the section index to the iterator so that the iterator knows what all the pages are, one after the other. Yeah, that works. That works. And I think that we can very trivially then paste the implementation of whatever is in there in here in a for loop and make it an array. That should be fine. So this is kind of the implementation. Okay, we start by making an array. Okay, PS is the source. So I guess we want to know how many items are in there. That's going to be our length. Okay. So we've got the new lines. That tells us how many pages are in there. We start splitting on them, I guess. And then then we create an array. So that's type value, total sub pages, context elevator, I guess. Okay, for each one of these guys. No, actually, we don't want to do this. We also want to do. What do we do? Do we do it here next? What should drive this? I guess we can do this. Or else return null. No, this should be or else unreachable. Okay, and this should be next page path, I guess. Oh, actually, this can be directly SP, maybe? No. There you go. Okay, and this should have made us do the thing in theory. It should not have fixed the bug. Hopefully, it should not have introduced any others. But we should still have the bug from before. Oh, okay, no, we have other bugs. IT list next. IT next. Right. Oh, right. IT site. Right. Parent section path. IDX. Interesting. Right. So we have this. This should be fine. We need to learn where to get site and parent section path. We have page. Perfect. No, wait. These are sub pages. So their parent section path is path. As for the site, how did we pass the site originally? Page meta site. Ooh, no, we were passing MD as their rail path. These are the things that we were passing down. Oh shit. Huh. Okay, let's see how we fare. Okay, we're back to the previous error. That's good. Let's see if Zine works. Although Zine does not list its own pages. Just check that it builds. Okay. This fast? Wait, dude, that's a little bit too fast. Okay, we haven't made things worse. So we need to understand what's causing this problem, and then it would be success. Actually, can even do that. Iterator, check this out. Let's say goodbye to this iterator, and also let's say goodbye to page iterator. So now it's basically map iterator remaining. Get rid of map iterator, and then we'll have simplified everything down to one kind of iterator, and that's it. Okay, let's see what are the specifics of this problem now. So Let's enable logging, I guess. What logging do we have at our disposal? Uh, does this guy have any logging? We have layout. Does layout give us good logging? I forgot how to enable logging. Oh, no, I was right. I was just being dumb. Uh, what was it? Layout? Yeah. Okay. So we see that this is the invocation of the layout executable. Tells us the page. It tells us what it got invoked with. But this stuff is fine for us for now. So we don't worry about that. I guess in this file, we don't even log anything. Also, I'm not sure this should be layout. It should be render. Okay. Cache is what we care about. Oof, layout cache. Let's go. Yep. Okay, so we load index.smd. We want to render this page. To do that, oh, I should also make these not nanoseconds, but like milliseconds. That's like 16 milliseconds. No, that's like 1.6 milliseconds, I think. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Not even 1 millisecond. Which makes sense. So this starts loading all the other pages, and everything seems fine. Everything here seems fine. But then we load announcing the Zig Foundation, and that's what poops itself? You know what? I think I want the backtrace. God, I hate how this thing doesn't do quotes correctly. And then I need to fix these arguments myself manually. Index type of bound. Fuck. It means that I messed up this thing. Oh, I think I saw it. There we go. Okay, giving the backtrace, and now we try to figure out what's going on here. I forgot how you print stuff. It's FRV and then variable name. Okay. Okay, the page that we're trying to render is migrating to self-hosting. Okay. This is the page that we're trying to render, and this is the one that goes whack. Oh. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Okay. So this is going whack because we are rendering the page. And I was thinking, wait, where are we? Wait, what? When are we rendering the page? We should not be rendering the page, but we are rendering the page in the XML stuff. In useless XML, here we're rendering the page. Okay, so this is what triggering the page render. Okay. Maybe you can even see which image we're failing to deal with. Let's go to frame 4. Or never mind, frame 5 or something? What is it? Wasn't it frame 4? Oh no, totally not. It was render directive, page built-in content call, render HTML, render directive. It's like 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. Here we can print. Yeah, what do we have here? PyP.png. How is this written in the page? Um. Okay, it's a normal image. Are we like somehow just failing to render this normal image somehow? Okay, let's quit LLDB. Let's say that this thing doesn't have that image anymore. What happens now? Oh, we still error out. Okay, so it's a big problem. It's not something related just to that syntax. Out of curiosity, let me delete more stuff. Yeah, the problem remains. Maybe now it's at a different file. We don't know. The problem remains. Okay. Huh. And the thing is that migrate to self-hosting is something that we load fairly early in this process. Just load and render, load and render. Also, wait a second. Why does the log here say, I loaded the page, I rendered the page, and that's it? So if the problem is in rendering that page, why do we say that we load and we render it and then we move to another page and then there's an error that comes back to bite us in the ass? Like, what is going on there? So I think I want more logging. Okay, let me see what prints rendering. It's layout cache. Load page. This is rendering. Oh, this used to be rendering. Now it's not that. It's loading. Let's say analyzing. Yeah, we didn't render shit. Okay, so the problem is that our analyzation code ends a little bit too early for some reason, but that's so weird. I think we found it. Only root page gets analyzed. I think we found the problem. The problem is that we just straight up do not support this feature for now. We refuse to analyze pages that aren't to the root page. That's the problem. So the problem is we absolutely do not support this feature. And so any kind of asset that requires analysis will just fail. And that's what's happening there. Why are we not analyzing stuff? Because analyzing stuff has side effects. Which, to be fair, they don't seem that bad. So, like, if we comment this out, is it the end of the world? Uh, answer is yes. Holy shit. Yeah, basically we just don't support that yet. Okay, so we found the problem. Yeah, we totally found the problem. So what do we do here? Git status. We need to revert that change basically. News list XML. Can't do that, I'm afraid, for now. Okay, so this works. And that works. We probably want to put like some kind of warning there, where if you try to render a page that isn't the root page, we error out. Yeah. Okay, so to do that, so does page have a notion whether it's the root page or not? Is root. Okay. So we do that in content. So I did have it. It was just tied to the wrong data because it used that we didn't have an AST. We did not even have an AST for pages that were loaded through Scripty. Now we do have an AST for those, but we need to look at a different variable. Oh fuck! I shouldn't have. God damn it! There we go. Now it errors out. Can you please recommend how we can build a run your Zig code online kind of platform, ensuring safety of running code online I don't know, man. If you want to run Zig code online, there's like Docker, I guess. I can tell you that we plan to have some kind of stuff like that on the official Zig on the official Zig website, where basically the idea is that we have a playground, like a Zig playground there. And the way it's going to work is that it will basically run a WebAssembly build of the compiler in your browser tab. And everything that you do locally in your browser tab. So, you know, doesn't require infrastructure, doesn't require security. Everything is in your tab. You do your own. You decide what to do to your computer in that sense. You can build the Z compiler to WASM. You kind of can, yes, but it's not yet fully supported. That's why the Zig website doesn't have a playground yet. For that to work well, basically we need to have a custom backend that targets WebAssembly that doesn't require LLVM. So yeah, that's kind of it. Once that's in place, then building Zig for WebAssembly is going to be super smooth. Yeah, I personally think that that is the way to go. Any other solution to me seems just inferior because it has like costs and jankiness to it that you just don't have if it's if you're just running that thing uh, in a browser tab through WebAssembly. Okay, I'm very happy with these changes. So let me see if my website now works. Yep, the pages are there. We didn't break brutally anything, it seems. Okay, I'm happy. So what I'm thinking is that we might as well murder the map iterator and then call it a day. Let's just murder that guy. And then that way we have transitioned to arrays completely away from iterators. Or you know what? We could keep it for now. Like maybe like the map iterator thing is a little bit weird. So but at the same time, come on, so easy. Yeah, let's nuke it. Let's go. Okay, who's using the map iterator? The map iterator is being used by by context primitive built-ins dynamic. I didn't know we kept that namespace. I forgot. Get. Wait a minute. Is this stuff actually being used? No, this is. Oh, this is obsolete, I think. Okay, I think we have a couple of files that are obsolete that I want to delete. God damn it. I think also this docgen is obsolete. Prove me wrong. Yeah, these files aren't even referenced anywhere. Cool. Okay, so it's map. Map has iterate and iter pattern. Iter pattern creates a map iterator, and this guy also creates a map iterator. This one passes in a filter. This one does not. So it means that there is some logic that kind of gets shared. So I guess we kind of want to keep the shared logic, available somewhere, just not packaged as an iterator because we don't care about that. So I'm gonna move this here temporarily, and let's see. Let's start with the easy one. So iterate. Okay, if we want to just iterate, this is kind of the logic. Okay, I have a map. That map has, oh, what's the iterator that's referenced there? Filter IT string array hash map dot iterator. Oh, I think this is interesting because this guy didn't know its own length since it was lazy. Like it didn't know its own length, I think, when it was a filter or something. Like how could it know? Yeah, I guess it had out of whack length values. Okay. This is the thing that we care about, I think. Actually, that's what the map is, right? It's a string hash map or something. Oh, it's kind and then fields. Okay, so we have value dot fields. Right? Yeah, map value fields. Perfect. Okay, so we want to iterate over them. So actually, it's a string array hash map. What's in there? Like, how is it structured? Oh, but we need to turn those into values. That is annoying. Okay. Is count a thing? No. Map value fields. Okay. Is count a thing? It totally is. Let's go. So this return what? A map KV. I think something along these lines. Okay. Something along these lines. That's okay. That's mostly it, actually. We're only missing the, I guess, the filtering shit. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take all of this with me. We're making a function for it. What do we call this? Key value array, I guess. Give me the map. Give me a filter. And I return you a value, I guess. Now, let's be more precise. I return you an array of values. Because slice of values. Yeah. Oh, you need to give me also GPA. Okay, perfect. So right. So we either allocate everything or we need to make an array list. I guess we make an array list. Oh, you know what? Here's what we do. If there is a filter, we do this. If there is no filter, we do this. That's nice. So we keep it optimal. Yeah. Okay, so if there is no filter, we make an array of all things. Then we need to loop over them. Var it equals what was it, like map.iterator or something? Or do we invoke this? Oh, it's given to us. That's so weird. Why is it given to us? Why was it given to us? I don't get it. Okay, so no filter should look like this. Yes, filter looks somewhat similar, not exactly the same. So start with an array list and an iterator. While the iterator has a next element, oh man. If the thing matches our filter, The thing matches our filter. We do try buff.append. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's kind of how it should be. And the other one has a filter. The only change is that we pass down the filter. That's it. Let's comment this out for now. The Zig website definitely uses this stuff, so let's run that. Except the type pointer array list found const pointer array list. Oh, Jesus. Okay, no const. Oh. Oh, it wasn't that. It was this. Right. No field name key in union context value. Oh, that is actually super fair. Yeah, it's kind of like this. If the download page loads, like builds and looks correct, then we're good to go. Yep, still working. So we transitioned correctly. There we go. Now iterator only works off of arrays of values. Ugh. This could still be simplified further because this is like a shell for like assuming that there might be multiple cases, but which is not true anymore. But yeah, so we implemented this and it works. So here's what I would do. Okay. So Zig website, problem solved. Our array stuff here seems in good shape. Might as well kind of ship it at this point. We might as well ship it as is. Or you know what? We could merge this. We could PR this back to main and then merge some other PRs and make a new release. I think that's what we should do. So git status. What? Yeah, of course I have fucking conflicts. Uh, what's going on, man? Oh, 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 right. Do we Zig build? Hmm. So this has not happened before, but also I think I know what's happening here. Yeah, it's this guy. God damn it. It's S390X Linux. Yeah, that's what's calling us to build. God damn it. Okay, okay. On branch array, git push. Okay. Let's go on the Zine repository. Wait. Why is this rebase so ass? Yeah, also the zone file is wrong. So okay, that's the only problem. Cool. Boy, do I love Git and how it deals with conflicts. Yeah, let's first push for the win, huh? Okay, let's update websites and let's watch them hopefully not die. Okay, to make a new release of Zine, we need to also update the copy on the official website. So fetch Zine, build serve. Let's forget about the Zig website for a moment. Okay, success. Although I don't want to tag yet because I also want to merge more PRs. So let's just make a devlog entry and then we fill it out as we merge stuff. Okay, so this is gonna be the basic starting point. Um, guess we can link it. How do we link these things? Oh man, yeah, that's annoying but doable. No, missing asset. Any is not valid content ID. Oh, because we called it array. I think. Did we not? Did we not? No, it's not even array. Like what the fuck? Oh, it's an uppercase A. Okay. Oh, it's nice that it tells you. Okay. Let's merge PRs. What am I doing? Was it Giga? No, was it Giga Grunge? It's Grunge. Hey, ISQ4, thank you for the $5. The Zisa Foundation. Thank you very much. So let's see. The layout step was choking on paths with spaces in the depth file. Oh no. So this adds quoting. This should be fine because at the end of the day, uppercase depth writer. Depth writer. Right target, right prereq. Well, have fun. Yeah, I'm almost done here also. Okay, so this works. This works for me. We're merging. Oh, this adds draft support. This might be worth waiting a little bit more. It's actually not that invasive. De-include drafts. Okay, yeah. Okay. I think we can stop here. Let's double check that everything still works for real. Okay. So this works. What do we want to do next? I think this is it. Okay, so it's time to tag, I think. Oh, I forgot to make a release for 0.3. I guess 0.2 as well. Okay, let's wait for the changes to be up and then we're going to link those in the release. Uh-oh. Did we get a build failure? No, we did not. Okay. Every time I push and I get a message, okay, and my phone rings, vibrates, I worry, oh no, did the CI fail for some weird reason? But you know what? I guess it will take a moment because it needs to build a new version of Zines from scratch this time. So this is going to be a slow deployment, which is always what happens when you change version of Zine and force everything to be rebuilt from scratch. Hey, Rocket Rager, hello. The PR for the website. Oh, light mode theme. Yeah, I don't know if I want to support that. That's pain. Does the Zig Fracture example have the wrong version? No, it should have the right one. I think I updated it. Okay, so now we're basically waiting for this to actually build. Okay, success. Almost. Now the other action has to run. Hey, so delicious. Hello. Oh, every time I refresh, the page moves slightly up. Like if I keep spamming, you can see it slowly moving up. Oh no. Okay, so we have a link. Give it to GitHub. Publish release. There we go. Okay, so do we have this one to merge first? We have a bunch of bugs that we need to fix also. So we'll get there. Don't worry, Solicious. This should not require you any change. You can actually update for free. So don't worry. Unless I introduce new bugs. If I have introduced new bugs, then that's still a possibility. But this change basically only introduced arrays and fixed a couple bugs. Okay. Let's see. Is Discord going to pick up on this? I guess we'll have to wait for the RSS bot to notice. Yeah. Okay. So this was it. This was a good chunk of zine work. Took a couple hours and a half. We concluded what we set out to do the last time. We have figured out a bug. We have things are fine. So I think I'm gonna stop here. In the next stream, which I don't know when it's gonna be, maybe tomorrow, maybe not. We'll see. But next, maybe we can give some love to Super HTML. We still have some bugs, some like bug reports to go through for Zine. So we have some repros to go through. But I think that also Super HTML has some action going on there. So we have one PR. Typos found in CLI. Okay, fine. Incorrect alignment in some cases. Yeah, this is true. I know what they're referring to. Yeah, they're referring to this. This is, oh man, this is totally ass. So that needs to be fixed. This needs a repro. I need to ask for a repro. I think that's mostly it. So not a ton of work, but some. Okay, so this was kind of it. So thank you all for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. And that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you.